Just about set for football now. It's U.S. Bank Stadium in downtown Minneapolis. Today, a couple of rivals doing battle in the NFC North. It's the Chicago Bears and the Minnesota Vikings. On the return, it's Devin Duvernay. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
Bears take over first down 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Williams going to throw on the first play. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down. Luther Burden, the intended target. And it'll bring up second down. First run of the game here for DeAndre Swift. And his momentum completely stopped there. Picked up, thrown down for a loss.
So much of what makes a toss play so good is it allows you to get the ball on the perimeter of the defense really quickly, and it doesn't stress all of your backside blocking. But on the downside, it does get your running back running east and west. They're running sideways for the first couple steps, and for the defense that can run to the ball, we're able to get you down for a loss.
That's just one of those drives that was out of whack from the start, Mike. They just couldn't get anything going on the early downs, and they'll most likely punt the ball away and hope that their defense can do the same thing and get them the ball back.
On fourth down, the Bears send out their second-year man, Tory Taylor, to punt. And he couldn't get that one to check up. It'll keep bouncing into the end zone. It's a touchback. The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10. Opening carry of the game for Aaron Jones. He'll get about 2. Gervon Dexter there on the tackle.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
From the 22 now, here's second and 8. Again, it's Jones. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. It's a pickup of 12. It'll be a Vikings first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up second and 5.
Brings up second and 5 at the 39-yard line.
To throw, it's McCarthy. He connects with Jordan Addison. And he'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down.
Really nice timing on that slant route. You can tell the quarterback and the wide receiver are completely on the same page, and when executed at that level, it's virtually impossible to stop.
Play action now. It's McCarthy. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
They'll try again here, second and 10. To the air once more is McCarthy. There's Jefferson. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
A gain of 9 brings up third and 1.
It's going to be third. They need 1. To try and run for the first down with Jones. Trying to drive his way forward. I'm not sure he got there. Going to depend on the mark, but yeah, he's short. Short, and it's fourth down.
That's a heck of a stop by this defense early in this game, Mike, and it sets up a decision for the offense. You might be a little too far away to attempt a realistic field goal, but you might be a little too close to get anything out of the punt unit. I think I'm keeping the offense on. I'm trying to extend this drive, and I'm being aggressive here. Pretty simple here, Mike. Every team, they have this sheet up in the box. It's their own analytics telling them when to go for it, when not to go for it. And in this spot, their metrics say go for it, sneaks the call, first down.
On the draw, here's Jones. Whoa! He's going to be taken down at about the 30. A pickup of 14 on that one. First down, Minnesota.
This is a guy who's been doing it at a high level, Mike, for a long time. Not too many running backs finding success in the NFL past the age of 30. That's usually when they kind of ride off into the sunset, but as always, there's the exception to every rule.
That's quickly out to Jefferson. And he'll be out of bounds, down at the 20.
10 more yards.
Give him 10 more on that one. Just enough for another first down.
First and 10.
Just a really good play design that time, Mike, from the offensive coordinator. They match up one of the most explosive playmakers in the NFL with a hook curl defender, and he's just not able to match up with one of the best route runners in the league.
He keeps it himself, showing off the footwork, sliding down after a gain of 8.
Take a look at his eyes. You can see the quarterback clearly going through all of his progressions, and he's quick to realize there's nowhere to go with this ball. He makes the right decision and gets out of there, picks up some good yardage, and gets down on the ground.
They'll motion over Thielen. On second down, here's McCarthy. And this drive's going to continue. He's taken down, but they are set up with first and goal.
And this is the blueprint, Mike. The ability to sustain and maintain possession and methodically move the ball down the field in the process. The defense has had no answers up until this point, and now the next step is, can they come away with 6? Because anything less than that, after this long drive, would be a bit of a letdown.
Trying to create some space, but will not find much. He'll get a yard. They'll mark it at the 3.
A pickup of 2 brings up second and goal at the 3-yard line.
The ball a little closer now. It is second and goal. They'll motion over Thielen. Jones is in. Touchdown, Minnesota.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
Riker good with the extra point. And the Vikings will take a 7-0 lead.
There's nothing.
Riker out now following the touchdown as he kicks this one away. Duvernay on the return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Bears offense going to take over now for the second time. They were forced to punt the first time through. It led to a touchdown, so down 7-0 as they get the ball back for first and 10. They'll start on the ground with Swift. Will manage to get 2, maybe 3 on that carry. Blake Cashman up from the linebacker's spot to make the tackle.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 7. A play fake. Now Williams to the left side. He's got Komet. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 2 yards.
A bit of a quick hitter here. And what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
On 3rd down, it's Williams. He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle. And the Vikings are going to get the football back as time runs out in the 3rd quarter. 1 quarter in the books. It's the Vikings with the edge. More from the Twin Cities in a moment. Vikings football as we begin this 2nd quarter, as they are set to start the drive with 1st and 10. Look wide, get this one complete, and he'll be run out of bounds. That's a good gain on 1st down. They picked up 7 yards.
Out of bounds at the 39-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and a couple. He runs straight ahead with Jones.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass. You can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the 1st down.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Off the play fake, it's McCarthy. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but 1st down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable 2nd down.
From the 31, here's 2nd down and 6. They'll fake the give, and now it's McCarthy. The pressure gets there, and down he goes.
At some point, you would just like to see that internal clock start to speed up. The longer the play goes on, the more vulnerable you become as the quarterback. Get rid of the ball, but no matter what, you have to avoid the sack.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. From the gun, here's McCarthy. Time for the deep shot, looking for Thielen. Down the field, but it falls incomplete. He was seeking out the veteran Adam Thielen that time. And it's going to lead to 4th down.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
Reichard's kick is good, and the Vikings will extend to a 10-0 lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
Reichard had the field goal a moment ago. He's back out now to kick this one away. Here comes a return from the 5. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. The Bears offense ready to take over once again. And nothing doing from the offense just yet. Down 10-0 as they come up with 1st and 10. This drive will begin with a run by Swift. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
Well, has been the case this entire first half. It's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Another run here, another run by Swift. And you'll get them 5 yards closer, but now 3rd down coming up.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
Now he'll air one out. And that is incomplete. DeAndre Swift, the intended target. And that'll set up 4th down.
So I don't hate this call, Mike. You think it's 3rd and short, everyone's at or near the line of scrimmage. There's a lot of green grass downfield in the passing game. Traditionally, though, I'm a little more comfortable with this call when you've made the decision that even if it falls incomplete, you're going for it on 4th down. So I don't love 3rd and short, bomb, punt. I do love 3rd and short. Okay, you fail. I'm going to go for it on 4th down.
The Vikings offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. They've got the 10-0 advantage here early. And they'll see if they can add to it. Beginning on this drive, 1st and 10. Now McCarthy. This pass, great side. Going to be caught by Addison. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
Just take what the defense is giving you. When you can stay ahead of the chains and just take these easy pitch and catch throws underneath, hitch routes, quick game, now it puts you in a lot more favorable down and distances to eventually attack this defense a little bit more downfield.
A throw left side, taken in by Thielen. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 3, but that is good enough for a 1st down.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, not only getting outside the pocket, buying more time for his receivers, but then finding a man open who's able to pick up enough to move the chains.
On 1st and 10, it's McCarthy. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
Just a simple hitch route, certainly nothing special there or anything downfield, but the idea is the more of those you throw and those efficient passes, the second the defense moves up to take it away, that's when you go for the big ones.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 5. They'll run the toss here with Jones. And a nice tackle in the open field limits the gain to only 1.
You know, it's easy to sit up here and say, hey, just keep running the ball. They've been efficient, just kind of wear down this defense by 1,000 different paper cuts. But the problem is it's only contingent upon your ability to keep the score down. So if you want to continue to run the ball this often, they're going to have to look to their defense to play really well.
He's got his tight end, Hawkinson. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a 1st down.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on 3rd down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
Jones now on 1st and 10. He'll be stopped after a pickup of about 3. T.J. Edwards there on the stop.
At his 48-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd down and 7. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. That's caught downfield by Jefferson. That's good for 27 and a 1st down.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover, and plays like this, it just shows how special he can be.
He'll go right back to Jefferson. They connect again. And he's going to be taken down as we hit the 2-minute warning here in this first half. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. On the give, it's Jones. And he's taken down, but they are in business. This sets up 1st and goal.
And with that run, it puts them on the doorstep of the end zone. This has been a really impressive series up until this point, Mike. I mean, so much that anything less than a touchdown kind of feels like a letdown.
This has been some kind of march downfield now. Can they pay it off with 6? It's 1st and goal. From the shotgun, it's a throw from McCarthy. He'll step up and run this. That's a 2nd charge timeout to Chicago. And they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
They look to run with Jones. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Aaron Jones. Touchdown, Vikings. His 2nd touchdown of this first half. What a standout performance early on in this one. That his 2nd rushing touchdown of the game.
And some backs, Mike, they just have a sense of finding the end zone and being able to finish off these runs. That's exactly what this guy has been able to do today, and we're just getting started.
Bears nothing.
Reichert out now, following the touchdown, as he kicks this one away. Duvernay on the return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. So out comes the Chicago offense as they get set to take over once more. They trail this one 17-0 now. Really need to find some inspiration, some momentum on this drive as they'll begin here with 1st down. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. Headed left, buying time. And Williams hit the deck there, but after he picked up the 1st down.
They got to do a better job of keeping the quarterback contained in the pocket all week, Mike, against mobile quarterbacks. You talk about rushing as a group. This time they get a little undisciplined with their rush lane integrity, and he makes them pay.
They'll go play action here with Williams. He's got his tight end down the field. That's Komet. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. How about this one, too, to start the drive? Mark him off with a gain of 24 and another 1st down.
1st down, Chicago.
Williams. That one complete to Moore. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
Williams to throw on 2nd down. He takes off. And the offense will take one here. Timeout with 6 left on the 2nd quarter clock.
That's another Bears 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
On on now. It's Cairo Santos for the field goal. This will be a 38-yard attempt. Santos's kick is good. And the Bears are on the board just before halftime.
And at this point, they need all the points they can get. So kudos to them coming away with 3 before the half. And I think they're going to need an overall better performance offensively going forward if they plan on pulling off this second half comeback.
3 seconds, all that remain in this first half as that one's away. From a yard deep, he's going to bring it out. And he's going to be taken down. That is going to do it for us in this first half. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Vikings offense looking to get back to work as we begin this third quarter. The lead is a couple of touchdowns as this drive kicks off 1st and 10. The drive begins with a carry by Jones. And this will wind up a Vikings first down. They'll take this up to the 38-yard line.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a third down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
They'll go back to Jones on first down. He'll take this ahead. It's a pickup of 3. T.J. Edwards there on the stop.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 41, here's 2nd down and 7. On play action, here's McCarthy. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
I really like this response here to start the second half. You have to imagine they went into halftime finding themselves down by 2 scores. They needed to stop and get the ball back to their offense, and that sack's going to go a long way towards it.
So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. To the middle of the field, taken in by Addison. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down.
I'm not sure what was the more difficult aspect of the play, winning his route versus man coverage or catching this pass, because that quarterback, he put a little extra sauce on that one to get it there on time, and he's able to secure a really nice catch.
And he didn't get the check he was hoping for on that one. That goes into the end zone, and it's a touchback. The Bears offense trotting back out for their first involvement of this second half. They need to start making some inroads here. Down 2 scores as they begin this drive with first down. Give up the middle with Swift. He's going to have a Bears first down. He'll take it up to about the 33-yard line.
13 yards.
Well, a really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to third down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
On first down, they get it right back to Swift. And let's give him about 4 on that one. The veteran safety, Harrison Smith, there on the stop.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 37-yard line.
So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 6. To throw, it's Williams. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
On third down, it's Williams from the gun. He'll try and get there on the ground. A great job of knowing when to go. He gets 17 yards on that run and a first down.
The defensive line has to do a better job of contained rushing, especially on third down, Mike. You can't rush one-on-one. You have to rush as a unit. Keep the quarterback in the pocket, and when you let him get loose, this is what's going to happen.
On first down, it's Swift. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. That's a gain of 16. This offense is humming. A first down.
Finding yourself down here, multiple scores in the second half. The defense is going to give you some friendly run looks. So don't be afraid to mix it in there. But if you're going to find yourself coming back from this deficit, you're going to have to do it primarily through the air with just a little bit of mix of the run.
And they'll finally run him down, but he takes it inside the 10-yard line. They've got it. It'll be first and goal after a pickup of 21.
Sometimes all it takes is that one key block to spring this back. He's just so good in open space. And, man, that was a heck of a run, and it sets up first and goal.
They'll run with Swift.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
They need 6 for the touchdown. Second and goal. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. And he will score! DeAndre Swift. Touchdown, Bears. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, yeah, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive, because they've still got some work to do.
Vikings 17, Bears 10.
So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. This will be returned from the 6. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. Out comes the Minnesota offensive unit as they get set to take over. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. To throw, it's McCarthy. That's caught left side by Hawkinson. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 27-yard line.
Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd down and 9. To throw is McCarthy. There's Jefferson. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A gain there of 27 yards.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. They'll put Addison in motion. To the air once more is McCarthy. And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield.
The quick passing game in the NFL, Mike, is so dependent on yards after the catch. You got to generate space with the scheme, and then it's up to the receiver to do the rest. In this case, nice job defensively, because this guy couldn't even get back to the original line of scrimmage.
On 3rd and long, here's McCarthy. That's into the hands of Aaron Jones. And he'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the first down. It's going to bring up 4th down.
Really nice job by the secondary. It's clear the offense was trying to put some layers and take a deep shot to pick up this first down, but with nowhere to go, the quarterback's got no choice but to check the ball down. They do a great job tackling in space and keeps him short of the first down.
And this is going to pin him back. It's out of bounds inside the 10. The Bears offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. We'll see how they want to attack things here, backed up deep in their own end. It's 1st and 10. They will run it over center with Swift. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, keeps this to a modest gain at best.
They face 2nd down and 7. They'll go again with Swift. He's to the 25. He's to the 45. And he will finally be taken down. How about that? A really big play as the final one here in the 3rd. First and 10. From the shotgun, it's Williams. And he'll be taken down. They got him back at the 50-yard line. Byron Murphy, that Pro Bowl corner, able to work his way in there for a sack.
Well, that's certainly one way to bounce back here defensively after giving up a huge explosive play on the previous snap. To bounce back and come away with a sack. Now you find yourself in 2nd and long. You can catch your breath, and the opportunity to get off the field has just gone up.
And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 12.
They need one right now. 3rd and long. Throwing is Williams. He's got a man. That's DJ Moore. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they're going to mark him inside the 10-yard line.
36 yards.
A big one here in the 4th quarter. 36 yards.
1st and goal.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
Here's a run to the 5-yard line.
At this point, we're going to need 2 hands to count for how many yards he's averaged in this one, Mike. But unfortunately, it just hasn't been enough to overcome the deficit here at this stage of the game.
The ball right on the 5-yard line, 2nd down and goal. One more time, they try Swift. And he'll just get up inside those big bodies up front. And he's in. DeAndre Swift. Touchdown, Bears. He had the touchdown catch earlier. This time he takes it in on the ground. A huge touchdown there in the 4th quarter, and now just a point away from tying the game.
And that's one of those drives, Mike, where you know your best is needed. Can you come through here late and give your team a chance? They're an extra point away from tying this thing up, and we got ourselves a ball game.
even. Fourth quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? From the 6, here comes a return. A good return as he takes it across the 30. The Vikings offense make their way out to take over once more. This game all even now following that touchdown a moment ago, and they'll look to retake the lead on this drive that starts with first down. They'll run it with Jones to begin this drive. Oh, the ball's out. And fortunately, he's able to reel it back in, but this is going to go down as a big loss on the play. Oh, man, Greg, those must be scary times for a player. Not that it happened to you often, but he lost the ball but was able to get it back and avoid the turnover.
Well, Mike, I hate to admit it, but unfortunately, I was in that situation a few times, and I'll tell you what, when that ball pops out of your hand.
Big opening up the middle. And he will score. C.J. Ham. Touchdown, Minnesota. Greg, every touchdown counts the same, but the ones you get in the fourth quarter, they are the ones that feel a little more important.
Yeah, now that pressure shifts to your defense, your offense was able to go out and get the lead here late. Does your defense have enough left in them to get one more stop?
Makes the score Vikings 24, Bears 17.
So the lead is 7 now. Here in this fourth quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. Duvernay on the return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Bears offense ready to see what they can do. They'll do so with 1st and 10. A play fake, and they'll throw with Williams. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
Every possession is so critical in these close games. The one thing you can't have here is a turnover. Really nice job making sure that ball is uncatchable, and just line up and snap it again.
The tight end, Komet, is on the move. On 2nd down, it's Williams. He'll get this underneath to Swift. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. Give him 14 on that one. 1st down, Chicago.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 44-yard line.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and 6. We'll try to throw again. Here's Williams. Connection made. It's Burden. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. Throwing again, Williams. That one on target to Moore. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a 1st down.
Critical 3rd down conversion there, Mike. Now brings up a fresh set of downs. You find yourself here trailing in the 4th quarter. They got to go down and score, and they got to score fast.
Here's a handoff to Swift. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that first down.
35-yard line. It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
From the 35, here's 2nd down and a yard. Here's Swift. And he's going to fight forward. Didn't get a whole lot, but it's going to be enough to move the chains.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run game. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
We spent so much time, Mike, talking about these defensive backs and their ability in pass coverage, but when you also have a defensive back that can make plays in the run game, especially behind the line of scrimmage, man, those guys are just so hard to find. That was a heck of a job here by this guy.
They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
On 3rd down, it's Williams. He gets this complete to Burton. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
That's good.
They're locked in on this drive. 2nd connection for that pair. This one gaining 22. All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning remain as we get set for 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. He runs with it. And he's going to be taken down. And that will take us to the 2-minute warning. Now, 1st and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he'll go down back at the 4-yard line.
He was taken down.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
Now back at the 4 for 2nd and goal. To throw is Williams. They'll go underneath to Komet on the screen. And he's so close to the goal line. Couldn't get that ball extended. They keep him out, and it sets up 3rd and goal.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times. And then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get 1 more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep of the end zone, and they got to find a way to put that ball across the goal. And after that completion, they don't have enough to move the chain, so it's all going to come down to this. If they want any opportunity to go down and kick themselves a field goal, they've got to convert here on this 4th down. They need their best play.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. And it's a touchdown. They have gotten to within 1, and a 2-point conversion can give them the lead here in the final minute. Tight spaces down there. Things happen quick. Greg, a quick decision and great execution for the score.
You're exactly right, Mike. Down here this close to the goal line, everybody's clock has to speed up. Not only the quarterback processing to get the ball out of his hand, but you have to win as a receiver quickly and give the quarterback somewhere to go with the ball. It was that quickness at the line of scrimmage that led to that touchdown.
We are in the final minute of what is now a tie game as we are set for the kickoff. This is fielded inside the 5. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. The Vikings offense headed back to take over once more. We're all even, fourth quarter, so every drive so important at this stage. And they'll start with 1st and 10. A quick toss into the hands of Addison.
McCarthy's pass complete to Jordan Addison. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 26-yard line.
Here is 2nd and 7. Here we go. One final play. And he's going to be taken down, and that will do it. 4 quarters, no winner. Let's keep going. We're off to overtime. Four quarters could not determine a winner. We get back underway here in overtime. Now return coming from the 7. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Bears offense starting to trot out for this next possession. They'll begin with 1st and 10. They'll put Loveland in motion. A play fake. Now Williams. And it's caught downfield by Odunze. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. A huge play there in overtime. An even 40 yards.
Everyone talks about all the physical qualities to play quarterback in the NFL, Mike, and of course that's a given. But it's really the cerebral approach to the game that separates the best from everybody else. And I think both of those things were on display there.
And he's into the end zone yet again. DeAndre Swift, touchdown Chicago. Greg, you can't ask for a better way to start overtime. What an exciting touchdown.
Yeah, and the quick strike now allows them to take complete control here in overtime. They are a defensive stop away from getting out of this one with a big win.
The kick is good. So an ideal start to this overtime. And now it's up to the defense to preserve a 7-point lead. So, thanks to that recent rule change, still the chance to extend this game and match that opening overtime score as they receive the kickoff here. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. The Vikings offense ready to take over once more. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. Now a first throw here in overtime. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. From the gun, here's McCarthy. He'll let this go deep for Jefferson.
This is one of those plays where you either have to just eat it or you got to make a better decision on where you throw that ball, because you continue to throw the ball into these crowds, especially under pressure, you're going to turn the ball over, balls are going to get tipped up in the air, and bad things are going to happen. So fortunately for him, it winds up incomplete, but got to expect better decision-making as the game goes on.
That one into the hands of Thielen. He's got it. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45.
It's a gain of 22 yards.
That pass play good for 22. It'll be a Vikings first down.
First and 10 at the 46.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
That's another.
That's a gain of 16. This offense is humming. A first down.
At the 37-yard line.
And while it ultimately worked out for him this time, Mike, this is not a throw he wants to make a habit of, because that was risky. When he threw it, I thought that ball was being picked. I think he got away with one here, results in a big pickup, and get a fresh set of downs.
And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Brings up second.
So often for a defense defending the passing game, the most difficult guy to account for is the running back out of the backfield. So a really nice job here, bringing him down before he has a chance to pick up any yards after the catch.
Throwing again is McCarthy. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line. And now, since we are in overtime, all challenges come from the replay officials, so we will get another look at this one. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. To throw once more. Here's McCarthy. He'll step up and run.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
Now it's second and 1. To throw, it's McCarthy. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in. And he'll take this one in. C.J. Ham. Touchdown, Minnesota.
Mike, what a game, but now what decision are they going to make? They find themselves down one. I think this is a no-brainer. Ball on the 2-yard line, dial up your best offensive play, and go win this game now.
That ties the game, 31-31.
So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. Duvernay on the return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. So out comes the Chicago offense as they get set to take over once more. They try to establish some tempo as they start this one with first and 10. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
The tight end, Komet, is on the move. On 1st and 10, it's Williams. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. Andrew Van Ginkel. He gets into drop-in. It's a loss of 8.
The offense goes from feeling really good about the previous play with a real nice pickup to then on the ensuing play ending up going the complete opposite direction. Really nice job here by the defense immediately getting back on track. And what do the coaches say? Just play the next play. And that's exactly what they did.
That'll be good for 11 yards, still short of the first down marker, and 3rd down coming up.
Nice job there, getting the ball to your slot receiver and then letting him get to work. It's a nice feeling as a quarterback when you can just have a short throw, still result in a big game.
3rd and 7. On the give, here's Swift.
Number 4, DeAndre Swift, the ball carrier. Ivan Pace on the tackle. A 2-yard gain. It's 4th down.
The Bears sending out their punt team. And he's on for a big one here in overtime. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and come out to the 20-yard line. Out comes the Minnesota offensive unit as they get set to take over. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. Play action now. It's McCarthy. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 21-yard line.
From the 21, here's 2nd and 9. They'll put Addison in motion. On play action, here's McCarthy. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes. Jervon Dexter gets him for a loss of 7. And now it's 3rd down.
So after picking up some positive yardage on 1st down, they end up going backwards on 2nd. That sack now brings up 3rd and long, and what most of the time is a very pass-happy situation makes them very one-dimensional.
Moving to his right. That is incomplete, but there is a flag down. Big call here. It was 3rd down. It'll be a punt coming up for the Vikings. As he's standing right around his own goal line. Fair catch is called for and made just inside the 35-yard line. The Bears offense ready to get back at it. They'll start out 1st down and 10. Here's Williams now to throw. That's into the hands of Moore. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. It's a gain of 10. That's enough for a quick 1st down.
It's a gain of 10.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
The big tight end, Cole Komet, the intended receiver. And it'll lead to a second down. They'll run out of the gun. It is Swift. And to pick his way forward, a gain of about 5. And that's going to set up third down.
5 yards on the play. And it's third down.
On third down, it's Williams from the gun. That is hard. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. It's a gain of 28 as they convert on third down.
First and 10 at
That's
the
just
22-yard
such
line.
a tough throw. I mean, that's all arm. Being able to get your body turned and throw back across your body. I mean, it's one thing if you're just throwing it a couple yards to a check down. But in this case, he's still willing and able to push the ball downfield. And there does come some danger when you throw back across. But in this case, it's a big completion.
So now the Brazilian-born Cairo Santos in a big spot. This one to win it in overtime. This kick is good. He got it. So this one, a win for the visiting Bears. This was a close-fought